Jingle bombs, YouTube is up doing a Q&A. YouTube is being slow and I don't really like that. Hey! And everybody, my name is Flying Ghost 225 and welcome to another video. Today I will answer your questions in the Q&A. Okay, let's start off. What's your favourite aircraft engine? Well, that's gonna be probably the GE90. What three planes would you like to fly in your lifetime? Well, the MD-11 obviously. Probably the L-1011, I guess. And I think the 737-200 would be a nice one. Come to Southend! Which airline and aircraft which doesn't exist anymore do you want to come back? Pretty interesting one actually. For the airline, it isn't quite hard. For the airline, I'm gonna have to say Pan American or Pan Am. Because it was just such an iconic airline. Which aircraft type? I think I'm gonna have to go with the L-1011. I mean, the MD-11 still flies. It's cargo, but it still flies. So I think I'm gonna have to say L-1011 because it also looks like such an amazing aircraft. And I've heard great stories about it. Do you eat vegetables? Just kidding. Do you believe low-cost airlines have helped lower the cost of traveling with any airline? This is also a pretty interesting one. Now I think I'm going to be tricked in this question, like it's a trick question. Like PSATB Aviation already knows the answer and I'm just making a fool out of myself. But still. Basically you have, well, I'm just gonna say, like, at Schiphol Airport we have KLM. On the 737 on the short haul to the UK. We also have EasyJet, which is a great competition. EasyJet is low-cost airline, and especially in these times with the economic crisis. I think a lot of people would rather go with a low-cost airline like EasyJet than a high-class airline like KLM, an expensive one. And I think the competition, like EasyJet, put a certain pressure on KLM to lower the prices for the short haul routes. Do you have FSX? If yes, which computer specs? I do have FSX. My computer specs though, but Jesus. Well, I'm just gonna show you my computer specs. It's a Dell. It's black, and I believe it's an Aspire one. If you want to fly one of those all-them airplanes, which one would be? Which would be? Okay, so all them airplanes. Well, as I said, the L-1011 and the 737-200 or 100 would seem like an amazing aircraft, but I also feel something for the propeller aircraft, the old propeller one. Therefore, with this question, I'm gonna have to say, what's his face? The DC-6 or the DC-7, Airbus or Boeing? McDonnell Douglas. Did you quit your MD-11 project? No, I did not. I'm just too busy with school at the moment to actually finish it, unfortunately. Fokker or Embraer? Fokker, obviously. What is your dream job? Being a pilot or an air traffic controller, I think. How old are you and what's your favourite airline? Well, I'm 17 years old at the moment. My favourite airline is, I don't think you even need to ask, whoa, wait, it's either KLM or Martinair at the moment. Because I really did, I'm really starting to appreciate all the Martinair aircrafts, like the MD-11. Which do you like better, 747-8i or the A330-300? I don't know why I'm so specific on the 300, but still. I'm gonna have to say the A330-300 because, and shoot me for this, but I'm not such a big fan of the 747. How do you get interested in aviation? And would you like for an airline for a career? Would you like to fly for an airline for a career? Thanks. Basically, my dad used to fly for the Dutch Navy on the P3 Orions, and that's like the start of my interest in aviation. And when I really started to get interested in aviation as a spotter and aviation enthusiast, basically, was a few years ago in 2011, I think. Yeah, it's 2016 now. Just had to check. In 2011 or 2012 or so. When it was summer, it was really hot, and I was sitting in the garden, and all these aircrafts flew over at 2,000 feet on approach to Schiphol Airport, and one of those aircraft was KLM MD-11. How can it be different? But it just made a very big impression on me. All those aircraft, it was so loud that was beautiful. And then my parents suggested we should go to Schiphol Airport once, the viewing platform, and from that moment I was sold. There was just no turning back. Would you like to fly with an airline for a career? Yes, I would very much like to. When do you think the MD-11 will be finished? I have no clue, sir. I'm sorry. Airbus or Boeing? McDonnell Douglas. What's your favourite era of aviation? The MD-11 era, I think. Are MD-11s real?
Every time you see graffiti on a sign.
Weet niet of het ook in het Nederlands mocht, maar oké. No, you were not really supposed to do it in Dutch. Okay, let me just translate it. When you started, did you ever think you were going to be this big? Well, I've nearly got 2,000 subscribers, and I never really thought I'd get this big. I just thought I'm just gonna upload my videos and I'll see where I go. And that was a fun thing to do, in my opinion. So, what's your favorite spotters plays at Eham or Schiphol? That's a tricky one. I mean, I really love the Kappa, runway 0624. There are some great spotters places there, but I believe I'm gonna say Hangar 32. Basically Schiphol, Schiphol East, Schiphol Oost. At the parking lot with all the parked aircraft. It's quite a boring place because nothing really happens, but I just love the Martinair hangar and I always like going there basically. How did you get interested in aviation and what inspired you to do YouTube? Well, I just told my story about aviation, so I'm not going to do that again. But, oh dear, what inspired me to go to YouTube basically was a friend of mine. We were great friends. I don't really talk to him anymore, unfortunately. We kind of grew apart, but I was at his home once and he already had a YouTube channel. He was uploading Lego videos and I was like, I want to make a YouTube channel too. So I did. And I just started uploading a few random videos and I thought it was big fun. Not a lot of people watched me. I think I got like 22 views on the video, of which 12 were mine. But still, I really did enjoy doing that and I just kept on going. By the way, I'm not going to ask you about your favorite aircraft because that's the MD-11. He's smart, he's smart. Favorite livery on an MD-11? Well, this is going to be either Martinair because I love the giant Martinair logo on the tail. Or I've recently found a livery on an MD-11, a private jet MD-11 basically. From the Qatari, Amari, thingy, Blari, Mari, I don't even know anymore. Here it is. But I also really did love the Saudi Arabian livery. I only saw it once flying past my house on flying out to Schiphol. But I just love it. Because it doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit and that's why I love it. Apart of plane spotting, what else do you like? I don't know. Eating, sleeping, iced tea, chocolate. My best regards from Bilbo. My best regards from the Netherlands. How did you get the crazy cover of this video? Which one? This one? Photoshop. Do you want to become a pilot? Oh yeah. And your English sounds more British than American. To be continued. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I don't really try hard on my accent, but I really do appreciate it. Why do you like the N11 that much? Why do you like the N11 that much? 737 or EMB 190? I don't really like either of them actually. KLM or Delta? Damn you with your damn hard questions. KLM or Delta? Wow. I think I'm gonna have to say Delta on this one. I don't know, that's really a hard question. That beginning was amazing, thank you. Now, there's also a few questions I gotta ask on Instagram. Okay, I have a question for you. You must put in video, Kappa Kappa Cap 1, 2, 3. Can you make the Kappa face? I don't know what that is. The Kappa face, let me just look that up. Is it like that? Is that good? Do you earn money from YouTube? Yes, I do actually. I have an VoiceScribe by the way. I have an AdSense account linked to my YouTube, of which I make money, and I'm very honest about this. I make 70 euros every 2 months basically. But actually I'm saving up money right now because I want to buy a new camera equipment for YouTube. I just want to keep improving my YouTube, and that's why I linked the AdSense to my YouTube. For Q&A, what recording camera do you use? Well, how am I supposed to show you when I'm recording with it? Now I actually use a Sony Cybershot DSC HX50V. I think that's pretty much it actually. Anyway guys, thank you so much for all the questions. I really did enjoy doing this stuff. Hope you enjoyed it too, watching this and asking me questions and hearing the answers. I hope I answered all the questions. I don't quite know actually. But if you want to see more of these, just comment down below please. Let me know on Instagram or YouTube. And now I just want to thank all of you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Comment, like, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.